Hi, my name is Helconi. I'm a software engineer and I'm here to explain what's going on with Easy Anti-Cheat right now. The bottom line is if you launch a PC game and you see this blue panda pop up, don't play it for now. Wait a couple weeks and see what people say. There's a list of every Steam game that uses Easy Anti-Cheat in the description. This only affects PC games and you can only be hacked if you run the games. You're safe if the files are just sitting on your hard drive. Better safe than sorry when things like this happen. The source of the controversy comes from an incident during the competitive finals of a game called Apex Legends. Hackers were able to gain access to the player's computer and install cheating software just to mess with the players in the match. The implications for this are pretty scary from a security standpoint. It's indicative of something called a remote code execution, or an RCE, and what that means is that a malicious hacker could theoretically gain access to your personal files and hold them for ransom. If that happens, you would see a screen like this. The main idea is that your files would be locked with a key, and the hacker would tell you to pay them so that they would give you the key to unlock your files. If this ever happens to you, never pay the money because the key isn't real and your files are lost. You can rest easy though, because this Twitch clip is the only confirmed case of an RCE. It's very unlikely this would happen to you if you played games that use Easy Anti-Cheat. They released a statement that their software is not the cause, but it's hard to take that at face value, even if they're right. So why are people blaming Easy Anti-Cheat even if it's unlikely to be the cause? So when you play an online game, all of the information on the current state of the game is stored inside of your computer memory, also known as RAM. It includes information like player locations, run speed, and player health. Cheating software works by having access to the chunk of memory that runs the game. It can change the values in it, like how fast you can run in Fall Guys, or show things that you aren't meant to see, like the wall hacks in the Apex Legends clip. Whenever you launch your computer, a chunk of your RAM is dedicated to managing your personal files on Windows. For security reasons, the video game's chunk of RAM does not have access to all the chunks of memory on your computer. They only get access to the memory inside their own chunk. Easy Anti-Cheat and other anti-cheating software prevents cheating by giving it access to all the chunks of memory and looking for suspicious activity. That means it also has access to the memory that manages your personal files. If a hacker got access to the chunk of memory that accesses your personal files, they could hold your files for ransom like I mentioned earlier. Anti-cheat software is maintained by security experts to prevent exactly this from happening. The more likely scenario is that this hack is limited to Apex Legends. Normally games can't access your personal files like this, but the game engine that Apex Legends is built on is old and notorious for its vulnerability to hacking. So what should you do about this? Don't play Apex Legends until their studio confirms that they fixed the RCE, and wait a couple of weeks before you play games with Easy Anti-Cheat to make sure no other cases of the RCE are discovered. I'll post an update if anything changes, so be sure to subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments.